You are watching Superhuman Channel. I'm your host, Todd Smith. Hey, I got my numbers, for Fantastic Four that I said I would do. So I have the numbers for it. So I just looking at the news source, 'cause like I said, I do my research before I announce anything. What I found out, first of all, for Fantastic Four, the movie, that the budget was $122 million to turn around and make this movie. That's from Wikipedia. So you can go and find out at Wikipedia how much they took to budget to make this movie. That's a lot of money, $122 million to make that movie. And the Wikipedia, said that, the budget that they took to make that movie. And I look at a source called Business Insider. And the closing weekend estimate altogether, I think they were played from that Wednesday. I don't know, I'm not for sure, but I heard people were saying that they were playing about Wednesday. Whatever sort it is, I maybe have it wrong. But what I found out was from Business Insider, news source, that the movie made $26.2 million estimate. I don't know if that's around the world or they're just in U.S. alone. But the thing I'm saying is that is awful, But like I said, I looked at, Wikipedia, and they said it took $122 million to make the movie. That was the budget that made that movie. I don't know what happened to that money, but it said in Business Insider, Business Insiders gave this quote that it made $26.2 million estimate, and I think that's very, horrible. On Fox behalf. I don't know what they thinking about on that one, but like I said before, it's about the supervillains, man. If you're gonna make a villain, make an awesome one. Make one better than Thanos. Because in the Marvel, cinematic universe, that's awesome how they did Thanos. And I don't know why these studios have a hard time going by the storylines of these comics. And like I made a statement when we talk about this conversation a long time ago about Johnny Storm being black, I said I mostly think that wasn't the problem. I said the problem is they should have introduced him to the comic book first. Just like they did Samuel L. Jackson, playing Nick Fury. Everybody's the fan of the old one, but when they ushered him in, they put him in the Ultimate Universe. Ultimate Universe when they were back then. And then people had a hard time with it, but when they introduced him to the movie, Samuel L. Jackson to the movie, he was more received versus Johnny Storm that people had a hard time dealing with. That's what the part that they should have did. They should have turned around, ushered him in the comic book first, while people could adapt. Then when they brought him to the movie, then people were able to receive him. And that's what I'm saying about the movie. I just make common sense, and I knew this movie wasn't gonna do great. On the other hand, with Dr. Doom, awful. Like I said, a lot of people say he looked like a leaking trash bag, radioactive trash bag. Then me, I think he was looking like a pudding. Many other people, said the same thing, and also he looked like a crash dummy or something like that. That don't fit the bill versus, looking at Thanos, how Thanos looked promising. So I see how this movie failed, and the thing is, the director need to focus on the comic and quit trying to figure these things out their own. Because when they don't focus on the comic, then people gonna get left puzzled. People ain't gonna like it. People ain't gonna be a big fan of it, even including myself. I'm a big fan of the old comic where it was a white Johnny Storm or a black, which doesn't matter. Usher these characters in right that they can be greatly to receive. I think the Fantastic Four as a group, the people who play it, I think they won the problem. It's how they direct it, and Fox don't get it, and that's how they getting destroyed by Disney, Marvel Universe, because Marvel Universe pressing towards the storyline. And not only that, but also at the same time, they put something that people would be very interested about. So that's the reason why Captain America had his downfall when it first released. But look what Captain America did. Winter Soldier was an awesome movie. I love Winter Soldier. I love the first Captain America, but Winter Soldier was awesome. And they should have taken note for that. I don't know what is up with this stubborn thing, but as long as they operate in that, man, they ain't gonna ever succeed greatly. They might well just get up right over to the Marvel Universe, because man, it's using. They talk about now doing Deadpool, the second Deadpool, and letting Fantastic Four go, the source that I heard so far. But I don't know, but at the same time, they should have did that a long time ago. Me and my co-host, we still gonna talk about this subject, but that was a terrible weekend for the Fantastic Four. That was awful. But me and my co-host, we is looking forward to talk about this more, on a podcast or wherever we choose to go with this. But we're gonna continue to talk about it because it's important to us because we are comic book fans. So I wish Spock to stick to the comic book fans. But that's all I had to share today, about that. My name is Todd Smith. You are looking and listening to and watching Superhuman Channel. This is my recap, and what the numbers you see, that's what they said. So, hey, do what you have to do. You can reach us on Facebook, or you can reach us, just leave your comments, man, and give me your opinion, what you all think about it. You have a wonderful day. Thank you.